creations. Today's video is a bit of a different video than I've ever done before. In all honesty, this is a much different video than I've ever done before because this video is a very serious video, and it is a video that I feel like everybody should watch in its entirety because information and knowledge is what we all need when it comes to YouTube and COPPA. COPPA is a federal law or act that was put into place in 2000, and it is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And it basically is to protect any data that could be collected on kids under the age of 13 online. And long story short, YouTube was caught not completely complying with whatever the laws that the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, had set into place for COPPA. And so YouTube and the FTC and the state of New York came to a settlement, and YouTube had to pay something like $132 million to the FTC and another 32 to the state of New York because the state of New York sued YouTube outside of the FTC's investigation. So in total, YouTube paid $170 million for this settlement. And so it wasn't a fine because they did come to a settlement with the FTC and New York, and there were stipulations that were what YouTube had to comply with and what they had to do from here on out. If you as a creator think that you are not going to be affected by this, you are mistaken. Up until I would say a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I knew that this COPPA thing was going on. I kind of knew what it stood for, but I really thought that it was pertaining to channels that were the Barbie channels or the kids' toys channels. Now, a lot of DIYers and crafters may not be thinking that they're gonna be affected by this, and I didn't think I was until I went on to my analytics one day, and I moderate my channel. I'm very diligent about that. And when I was going through my videos, I saw that there was some videos that were marked by YouTube, and it said this video was marked by YouTube as made for children. Now, as most of you know, I am a Dollar Tree DIYer. I do a lot of DIYing and home decorating, showing you how you can gift things on a budget. And some of my DIYs are made with toys from the Dollar Tree. They're not made for kids. They are repurposing these toys in a way that can be used for decor. And these are some of the videos that were marked as made for kids because I used a toy in these videos. YouTube creators have until December 10th to mark each and every one of their videos as either made for children or made for adults. Those are the only two options that you have. And when I saw that, I said, oh, okay, easy. All of my videos are made for adults. I don't have a kid channel. I have a family-friendly channel, which is what YouTube fought so hard for this platform to be, a family-friendly platform. And we went through that probably about a year ago. So now I'm being left with having to go through every video on my channel and decipher whether it is made for kids or made for adults. There is no middle ground. And that is the part, that gray area that is hitting a lot of people that weren't expecting to be hit or think that they're not included in this and that they don't have to worry about this because they're a DIY channel or they're a Dollar Tree channel. They have nothing to do with kids. Let me tell you, the videos that were marked on my channel, I thought, okay, wow. Like, this is not a video that was made for kids. If I were to go through my channel and mark my videos, this is not a video that I would have marked. And so the fact that YouTube's AI marked several of my videos as made for kids, so when your video is marked as made for kids, whether it is by you which you have the capability of doing, or by YouTube's AI, because they have already done a preliminary scan to try and help YouTubers, us creators. And not many YouTube creators would know this unless they go back into their analytics and look through every video page by page, and then they will see that it was marked. Because there is not a scan that you can do unless you have an outside program like TubeBuddy that will tell you how many of your videos were marked this way. So getting back to what this means, no community settings anymore on that video, which means you don't get the bell, you don't get the subscribe button, it's not gonna be searchable. So if somebody looks up Dollar Tree DIY using Jenga blocks, guess what? My videos aren't gonna come up because Jenga blocks are a toy. And so because this description and what I'm using in this video goes under a cartoon character, a holiday figure, a kid's song, a kid's story, anything pertaining to kids that might cause kids to want to look at this video, that's why it's been marked that. That, in a nutshell, means if you went to work and you did your job already, you did your day at work, now your job said, guess what, you did this day of work, but you're not getting paid for it. These videos and DIYs that I make for you are investments to me. They are things that I put my hard-earned money into, my heart, my time, my passion. And so now these videos are either gonna stay up on YouTube and they're not gonna have ads on them. You're not gonna be able to talk to me and tell me if you like or dislike or what you would do on the DIY different or what inspiration you got from the video. You're not gonna be able to tell me that anymore. You're not gonna be able to give it a thumbs up, and even if you searched it, my video wouldn't come up. So how is it even gonna be found? A lot of DIYers and crafters are not realizing that they're involved in is that we are all in this together. And so right now, because there is only the two options of is this video made for kids or is it made for adults, there's no middle option. There's no option that says, okay, this video has a kid's toy in it, but it is not directed at kids because I am repurposing this toy and making a decor piece for my home. The FTC AI, I don't know if it's gonna recognize that. YouTube's AI isn't, and so I don't know. You know, it's a bit scary. So a lot of you may be asking, okay, well, can you just mark it made for adults? Sure, you can. But if there's a toy in the thumbnail or a toy in the video and the FTC's AI does a scan and sees that toy and sees that the video was marked made for adults or not made for kids, you are going to, I'm not gonna say you are going to 100% because YouTube is saying one thing, the FTC is saying another.
Not only can we sue Google and YouTube for compliance with COPPA, but also individual channel owners and content creators. And once this order has been fully implemented, we intend to conduct a sweep.
You could be fined with, let me tell you what the fine is because I wrote it down, $42,532 fine per video if you mark it as not made for kids and the AI finds it and disagrees with you. But the scary thing is that we're not giving any tools, real tools to decipher this other than these general words or general, as far as it goes for kids, cartoons, any character that a kid might like or be interested in, music, stories. I mean, goodness me, there's paper crafters out there that use Disney paper when they're paper crafting. So does that mean that they are gonna lose ads and the comments are gonna be shut down? There's gonna be no community setting because they did a DIY using Disney paper. And so right now, there are a lot of YouTube creators, DIYers, Dollar Tree DIYer friends of mine, people that may not even know about this and know how it's going to affect them. And so I felt that it was my responsibility to come on, make a video, and help inform my fellow YouTube creators. And it's really scary and disheartening to see that some of these people's livelihoods can be taken away from them. And there are some, we all know that there are bad seeds. There is always a bad apple out there that ruins it for the rest of us. But there are those of us who take what is told to us seriously. We abide by the rules, we abide by the laws, and something like this could destroy us. And I felt that it was important to come on and bring this information to you, because I will tell you, the other day I texted one of my other YouTube DIYer friends asking her opinion on specific videos that I knew we both did, and if she was worried about it. And I could be wrong, but it didn't seem like she knew about COPPA. And what she was relating, what I was saying to, was having a family-friendly channel. And so I think that after I had mentioned it to her, which thank God, I'm glad I did, she started looking into it a bit more. And I would just hate for somebody to not think that this is going to affect them and not have every single one of your videos labeled either made for kids or not made for kids by December 10th. And then when FTC comes and does a sweep of YouTube, which is 22 million channels, you're gonna get fined $42,500 and how much was it? $530 per video. That would ruin, I would say, most anybody. And so that's what's scary to me. And so I know on my end, Kayla and Allie both had channels, and Kayla is 20 years old. And because Kayla was doing stuff that she felt was appropriate for her and stuff that was suitable for her, like Skosh Box unboxing, which is like an out of the country snack food subscription box that comes, or stuff with the circus, YouTube had already swept her channel and marked most of her videos made for kids. Kayla doesn't have ads on her videos. She's not a YouTube partner. She was working her way towards that. Her and Allie both were. And so just because you may not be a YouTube partner and have ads on your videos doesn't mean that you are excluded from this because you're not a YouTube partner and you're not monetized. Under YouTube's terms of services, it states, and I have my notepad because I want to make sure I'm saying this right. It says that you, as the YouTube creator, are legally responsible for the content you upload. And so that is under the terms of services that I know 90% of us don't completely read through and really know, but that is there. It is highlighted. You can see it in the terms of services if you just Google it. And so the other thing that I had some key points that I really wanted to get on here. Some of you may be saying, well, I'm gonna leave this to the YouTube AI because I don't wanna mark videos that maybe won't get caught, and I'm just gonna leave it to YouTube, their AI. How many times during the adpocalypse did our videos get marked as a false positive? Every time I uploaded a video, because I said razor blade and glue gun in my video, it was getting flagged as violent content. And that is a false positive. So you cannot expect YouTube's AI to be 100% accurate, because that AI, as it is an amazing thing to have on YouTube, it takes a while for the AI to learn. And the AI, just as humans do, it learns from its mistakes. And so that is how it works. And because this is so new, there may be a lot of false positives, and there may be videos that get past the AI. And in my case, I know for a fact that there were, because I have probably 5 Dollar Tree Jenga block videos. 3 of them got tagged, 2 of them didn't, and all 5 of them had the Jenga block picture on the thumbnail. And so if 3 of them got flagged, why didn't the other 2? because it slipped through the cracks, but it's not something that I am willing to just say, okay, well, it didn't do it, so I'm gonna mark it as made for adults, and then the FTC comes and does their sweep on January 1st, and I get hit. And so I personally have taken down, I would say, about 20 videos, and those videos were all family vlogs of me going on vacation to, you know, wherever I went, and so many of you liked them, and any videos that had Allison in them, because there were 3 or 4 videos that got marked by YouTube because I did a Brandless tasting. I ordered from Brandless because I had so many requests, and I did a Brandless tasting and unboxing, and Allie and Kayla tasted the food with me to give their opinions as well as my opinion, and that video got marked. And that was by YouTube's AI. And so I took down all of my vlogs. Anything that had Allison in it is gone. And anything kid related, DIY Play-Doh, DIY slime, you know, any of that. What did I put in the kids' Easter baskets this year? Quick and easy stocking stuffers. That video got flagged from 2 years ago from YouTube as being made for kids. And so these are videos that I urge you to think outside of the box and think of how somebody else might view it, and not just yourself, because I would have never marked the stocking video, easy stocking stuffer fillers. I would have never marked that, but it was marked. And so I really do urge each and every one of you creators, no matter what your genre is, to go into your YouTube Creator Studio, the new Creator Studio, because the Creator Studio Classic does not show it. You have to go into the new Creator Studio. And so when you go in there, you've got, originally it comes with 30 videos per page. At the bottom of the page, you can do 50 videos, as much as 50 videos. And so that was what I did, because I had 600 videos to go through. And I went page by page. I looked at each video, and next to each video, there's a box. The ones that I felt had kids' toys in them that were similar to the ones that the YouTube AI had already marked, I marked them. Went up to edit, I clicked edit, I went down to audience, clicked on audience. When you click on audience, a box comes up. In that box, you have 2 options, and it says made for kids, not made for kids. Whatever your option is, you click it, and then you label all of your videos that way. There is a petition going around. I'll leave the link to the petition in the description box below, because there's not much that we can do as creators, but what we can do, I think that we should do it. And if our subscribers join in with us and really make our voices heard, really help us do something, it really helps. There is also a link to leave the FTC a comment, but I really ask that, to me, if you're gonna leave a comment, you get farther with sugar than you do with salt. And so I hope that everybody will keep their words kind, keep them professional, because those are the comments that are gonna be heard the most, not the angry ones, not the salty ones. Those are the ones that are gonna hurt the creators more, because the FTC is going to feel like they're being attacked, so they're not going to want to listen. But if we talk to them in a civilized manner, maybe they'll want to listen, and maybe some changes can happen that will not affect that gray area, that middle area where our content is made for adults, but using stuff like Jenga blocks at the Dollar Tree. I hope you all really stayed tuned and listened through to this video, because it is so important. And I am blessed enough to have almost 360,000 subscribers who follow me. And so I feel like with that number, we can have an impact. We can add to the already 700,000 signatures that are on this petition, because we need 1 million. And if each and every one of you follow my DIYs and really enjoy my content and find that I inspire you, I really ask of you to go down and sign that petition and support all of these YouTube creators, because it's really, we need to be heard and we need to do what we can do. And so for now, everybody, thank you for listening to me. I hope that I was able to inform you more than I was scaring you, but it is something a bit scary. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't go shutting down your channels. You know, just really go through and mark your videos as to what's appropriate and what's not right now. Right now, there's only so much you can do, and these videos, each video on your channel has to be marked by December 10th, even though the FTC is not sweeping until January 1st. And if there are any major updates, I will most definitely come on and let you all know. But for now, I just felt like as a YouTube creator, I had a responsibility to let some of my other DIY Dollar Tree creators know that this is something that they need to do, because I would really hate to see any of them not label their videos and end up with a fine that could destroy them. That would be, I can't even, I don't even want to think about it. That is how devastating it would be. So for now, everybody, instead of giving this video a thumbs up, if you could just go down, click on that link and sign the petition, and let's make our voices heard and try to make a difference, I would appreciate it. Until next time, everybody, have a fantastic day. Thanks for listening to me, and bye for now, everybody.